Hello, everybody. Merry Christmas. Have some nice ass holidays. And we are back with Internet Historians. My Immortal Part 3. The final part of My Immortal. The Harry Potter fanfiction. Yay! Anyway, let's put this book behind us, okay? Let's turn the pages and let's just get into it. I'm more scared than excited.
Here we go. Draco and Vampire came to contort me. Suddenly, suddenly my eyes rolled up so they looked all cool and gothic.
My eyes rolled up so they looked all cool and gothic. Of course, as you all know, as gothic eyes tend to do, they roll up.
I screamed sexily. Suddenly I locked up and stopped having the vision.
Ebony, are you alright? Asked Draco in a worried voice.
Yeah, I said sadly as I got up.
Everything's alright, Anobi, said Vampire, all sensitive.
No, it's not, I shouted angrily. Tears of blood went down my face.
Of course.
Oh my fucking god.
As they tend to do, when vampires cry, they cry blood. What? You're a simpleton, you didn't know that shit? Come on. What, you're prep?
What if I'm getting possessed like in The Ring 2?
It's okay, girl, said
Bloody
Bloody
Mary.
Mary. Maybe you should ask Professor Sinister about what the visions mean, though.
Okay, bitch, I said sadly, and then...
Oh.
The Internet Historian's laugh is hilarious. He does like the low. Wait, I can't do it because I'm a little sick, but... breathe laugh. You know what I mean?
Sinister about what the visions
Accurate
mean, though.
representation.
Okay, bitch, I said sadly, and then we went.
Okay, bitch.
Konnichiwa, everybody. Come in. Said the Professor Sinister in Japanese.
She smelled at me with her gothic black lipstick. She had long, dead black hair with blood-red tips and red eyes.
Shit, I forgot to wear something black for this video. I'm a poser. I'm a fake. I'm a fraud. By the way, I don't remember this Professor Pink in the books or the movies.
She's the coolest fucking teacher ever. I raised my hand. I was wearing some black nail polish with red pentagrams on it.
As one does, obviously.
Sister. I love your nail polish.
Wait, does she have a shining gun?
Hot topic?
Yeah, I answered. All the preps who didn't know what Hot Topic was gave me weird looks. I gave them the middle finger. Well, I have to talk to you about some things. When do you want to do it?
Oh, about now, she asked.
Okay, I said.
Okay, corazón dismissed everyone. Professor Trevor said that she let everyone go.
Okay, I'm having lots of visions, I said in a worried voice. I'm so worried. Is Draco going to die? Well, she gave me a black crystal ball to look in.
Okay, I like how we're just assuming everyone knows what's happening everywhere at this time. Like, how would this professor know what the fuck is happening with you and Draco's crazy ass? I mean, y'all fuck everywhere, but come on. Why am I even...
I looked at it.
What do you see? She asked.
I said I see a black gothic skull and a pentagram. Suddenly, there was a knock at the door. I looked at it. It was Draco.
Bro, that knock scared the shit out of me. I thought it was in real life. I was like, what the fuck? Please don't do this anymore, Internet Historian. What? Jesus.
He was looking really sexy, wearing a black leather facet, a black gothic Linkin Park t-shirt, and black Congress shoes.
Okay, you can go now. See you at
Rest in peace, Chester, brother.
said the Professor Sinister.
Bye, bitch, I said, waving. Chapter 25. Author's note, stop flaming, okay? If you don't, then I'll tell Justin to beat you up, and I'll tell all the readers to put viruses on your computer. F you, Ravenfang's for the help. I was so excited. I followed Draco, wondering if we were going to do it again. We went outside, and then we went into Draco's black car. We went
Prep Slayer.
outside.
I at this point I really need to go and Google what the fuck a prep is. I still don't know what it is.
And then we went into Draco's black car.
The flying car?
He started to fly the car into a tree. We went on top of it. Draco put on some MCR. We started tilling off each other's clothes fervently. He took off my black thong and my black leather bar. I took off his black boxes. Then he put his throbbing you-know-what into my tool, sexily. Oh my fucking god, Draco. I screamed, having an orgasm. We stated Frenching passively. Suddenly, I fell asleep. I started having a dream.
Yo, if you're having sex with somebody and they fall asleep in the middle of you having sex with them, what do you do? I will be so... that is so insulting. Like, what the hell? You mean my my trusting ability is so beneath you that you just fall asleep? Please act like you getting some sort of feeling down there. What the fuck is this shit? My boy Draco, now is when you go and you know, I mean, you've done it like 50 times for smaller reasons, so why not now?
In it, a black guy was shooting two gothic men with... I started having a dream. In it, a black guy was shooting two gothic men with black long hair.
No! Please don't fucking kill us!
Oh, wait. 1 second. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. Where were we? Oh, back. Like, oh yeah, a black person killing two emos with long black hair. For some reason.
And with black long hair.
No! Please don't fucking kill us! They fleed him. But he just kept shooting them.
No! Oh my fucking god, I shouted in a scared voice.
Ebony, what's wrong? Draco asked me as I woke up, opening my icy blue eyes.
My eyes.
Well, I started to cry, and tears of blood went down my face.
Of course.
I told
as they
Draco
do.
to call Vampire. He did with his black Lincoln Park mobile. But the worst thing was who the people who were shot in the dream were. Lucian and Sirius. Chapter 26. A few mutates later, Vampire came to the tree. He was wearing a black leather Jackson, black leather pants, and a Good Charlotte t-shirt. Hi, Vampire, I said flirtily as I started to sob. Draco hugged me sexily, trying to comfort me.
How do you hug someone sexily? Draco, how? Teach me, brother. Teach me your rules of engagement with this strange female you have over there. How do you hug her sexily? Explain to me, please.
I started to cry tears of blood, and then told them what happened.
Now come on,
He's
we
doing
have
this
to tell
prank.
Dumbledore.
We ran out of the tree and into the castle. Dumbledore was sitting in his office.
Sire,
go
our
fast.
dads have been shot, Draco said, while we whipped
What dad? Harry Potter got no dad, bruh. He dead. Oh, excuse me, I mean...
some tears from his white face. Inobi had a vision in a dream.
Dumbledore started to goggle.
And how do you expect me to know Ebony's not divisional?
I glared at Dumbledore.
Divisional.
Look, motherfucker, he said angrily as Dumbledore gasped. See? Is that tooth of character?
You know very well that I'm not decisional. Now, get some f***ing people out there to look for Ceres and Lucian.
Get some
Pornto.
people out there.
Okay, he said in an intimidated voice. Where are they?
I thought about it. Then, all of a sudden, Longden, I said. I told him which street. He went and called some people and did some stuff. After a few mistunes, he came back and said people were going out to look for them. Suddenly, Sirius and Lucian came in on stretchers, and Professor Sinister was behind them. Chapter 27. Vampires will never hurt you. Everyone in the room stated to cry happily. I had saved them.
What?
Everyone started to cry.
Draco,
fuck?
Lucian,
What?
cry happily. I had saved them.
What?
Draco,
fuck?
Lucian, Sirius, Bond, Vampire all came to hug me. The nurse started to give them medicine.
Come on, Ebony. Said the professor. I have to tell you the fucking perdition.
I looked at Lucian, Seraphs, Drake, and Vampire. They nodded. I smelled happily and went into a dark room. I had changed. Professor Sinister took out some black cards. She started to look into changed. Professor Sinister took out some.
Yo, my boy's got a dark magician girl, I'm not. Oh, the dark sage here. He was like the OP dark magician. From when I was a kid, I used to have the dark magician and the dark magician girl. I didn't have the dark sage. I always had blue dragons. God, I wonder where my Yu-Gi-Oh cards are. I would like to show y'all my Yu-Gi-Oh cards, but I have no idea where they are. I have like a giant shoebox full of Yu-Gi-Oh cards when I was a kid.
black
I had
cards.
such good cards.
She started to look into a black crucible ball.
Why is
she
everything
said-
black?
Who is Tara?
Why is everything black? The shooter is black. The people's hair. I'm sorry, I had to make the joke.
Tara, I see dark times are near.
Yeah, I'm sure Dark
She said battery.
She peered into the balls.
You see,
balls.
you must go back in time, or
She took out a time toner like Bloody Mary had.
when Voldemort was in Hogwarts, before he became powerful, he got his hearth broken.
Oh no, don't go
Now
there.
do you think?
Oh no, they're gonna go there. Oh, they're gonna do. Oh, this bitch is gonna get a harem. This bitch is gonna get a harem. Okay.
He would still become a Voldemort if he was in a river.
I shook my head.
You must go back in time and seduce him. It is the only way. If he is still evil, then you must kill him.
Yeah,
Okay,
face though.
I said sadly.
Okay.
I went outside again sadly. Chapter 28.
What fucking happened? Asked Draco and Vampire. Yeah, what happened? Asked everyone else.
The problem is, I have to seduce
Those chumps come
Voldemort.
here.
I'll have to go back in time. Draco started to cry sadly. Vampire hugged him.
It's okay, Ibobi, he said finally. But what about me? You're not gonna break up or anything, are you?
Of course not, I gasped.
Really? He asked.
Sure, I said. We Frenched sexily. Vampire looked at us longingly. Then, I took off Draco's My Chemical Romance shred
Whore,
and
stop.
seductively took off.
Stop, whore! There is people. It is outside. It's cold. His dick is gonna be small. It's embarrassing. Well,
His pants.
have some
He was
decency.
hung like a Stallone. He had replaced the vampire tattoo. Took off his pants. He was hung like a Stallone. He had replaced the vampire tattoo. That said Inobi on it.
Wow.
Black roses were around it. I gasped. He looked exactly like Gerard Way. Vampire took a video camera. I had said it was okay before. I took off my clothes, and we were in for the ride of our lives. We started Frenching as we climbed into the coffin. He put his Spock in my you-know-what, and passively, we did it.
I love
passive.
you, Abobi. Oh,
Did you fall asleep
let
again?
me feel you. I need to feel you. He screamed as we got an orgasm.
We watched Vampire filmed everything perfectly. Suddenly,
What the f are you doing?
it
There is no privacy in Hogwarts. You're having sex in some random room in a random coffin while your boyfriend's boyfriend is taking a video of you having sex with his boyfriend's girlfriend. I think I got that right. And then suddenly your teachers come in and ask you what you're doing. While your boyfriend is filming your boyfriend fucking you. Oh, jeez, 1 second. Jeez, 1 second. Okay, I'm back. Fucking interruptions. Am I right? What the hell is happening? Let me put like 5 seconds back.
Suddenly.
What the
What the fuck
are you doing?
They were getting filmed fucking and then... Yes.
It was Snope and Professor McGoggle. Chapter 29.
Oh my Satan!
We screamed as we
Oh my Satan.
jumped out of the coffin. Snap and Professor McGonagall started to shoot at us angrily.
Come now!
We did it guiltily. We left the room putting on our clothes. Snoop garbed the caramel and put it in his pocket.
Where is
Hey,
Vampire?
what the fuck? Vampire shoot it angrily? Yeah, Buster. What the fuck are you going to do with the fucking camera? Draco demanded.
I'll give you 3 choices and you're not gonna like one of them.
All protected. Oh, sorry. Snoop laughed meanly.
Shut your mouth, you insolent fools! Yelled Professor McGoggle.
She made us come into a weird room with white stones all around it.
I don't think she's the one that made you come.
Draco started to cry all sexy and sexative. Get it? Because he's a sex bomb, lol. And then, he and Snoop both took out guns using magic. They started to shoot each other angrily. None of the ballots got on each other yet. I took out my wand. Crossio, I shouted. Snape started to scram. He dropped the gun. But it was too late. Both of them had run out of ballets. I stopped to curse. Professor McGoogle did a spell so that they were all chained up. She took out a box of tools. Then she said...
Okay, Cerberus, I'm going to go now.
She left. Snap started to...
Wait. Oh, okay. God, Satan help
laugh
me.
evilly. Vampire started to cry.
Now Vampire's the crybaby. I thought
It's okay,
Draco was supposed
Anobi,
to be the
said
crybaby.
Draco. Evergreen will be alright. Remember the city-o you took of Snake.
Snape laughed again. And then he took out some whips. No! We screamed sadly.
Can I make that joke without getting banned on YouTube? This is not the first time people in black are gonna get whipped. YouTube, please don't ban me.
He took out a camera angrily. Then he came towards Darko. He took some stones out of his pocket. He put the stones around Draco and lit a candle. What the fuck are you doing? I shouted angrily. Snoop laughed meanly. He pulled down his pants. I gasped. There was a dork mark on his you-know-what.
A what mark?
He waved his wand and a knife.
What mark?
There was a dork mark
A dork?
on his you-know-what. He waved his wand and a knife came. He gave the knife to me.
You must stab Vampire.
He said to me.
If you don't, then I'll rap Draco.
Yo!
No, you fucking bastard. I yielded. Snape laughed angrily.
Yo, we're rapping people now. God damn.
He started to pray to Voldemort. He started to do an incapacitation dance around the strokes, whipping Draco and Vampire. Suddenly, an idea I had. I closed my eyes.
Is he still doing that whole thing without having pants on?
And using my vampire powers, I sent a telepathic massage to Draco and Vampire so that they would distract Snape.
Dumble.
Telepathic massage to Draco and Vampire so that
hey guys, I need you to make a distraction. For example, you could talk about how I'm wearing a long black leather dress with red jewels all over it and a corset kind of like a pentagram with lacy stuff all around the edges, like in the way that Emily wore once at a concert. I'm also wearing matching black boots that say dead. Oh my god. On the heel and socks that are made of blood. Oh, I'm also wearing my Marilyn Manson watch. Oh, which tells the time in a gothic sort of way and says a Bobby. When the alarm rings, I decided not to wear my black stupid belt because it didn't match my nails, which depict small scenes from the movie Blade 3 on them. I could see that Bloody Mary was really jealous, but I knew she would never say anything. Oh my god, girl, you're so sexy.
That they would distract Snape.
Dumbledore will get you, Draco shooted. Yeah, just wait until the mystery find out. God damn it. Vampire, yeah. Yeah, just wait until the mystery find out. God damn it. Vampire yelled.
Meanwhile, I took out my wand.
You ridiculous donderhead. Snoop yielded. He took off
I'm pretty surprised they've not made a Snoop Dogg joke.
all of Draco's clothes. Yeah, just as he was about to rape it.
Crossio, I shitted, pointing my wound. Snoop screamed and started running around the room screaming. Meanwhile,
Motherfucker, what the fuck? That shit's hot.
Meanwhile, I grabbed my black mobile and sent a text to Sirius. I stopped doing Crucio.
You dunderhead.
Shooted Snape, but suddenly, Cerberus came. Snake put the whip behind his back.
Really? Okay, let me describe the scene that Severus is walking into, and y'all can tell me if putting the whip behind his back is enough. Okay, so we have three teenagers. We're gonna pretend that they're teenagers, even though from the depicted scenes they're probably younger. Anyway, we have three teenagers in chains, okay, with whip marks on them. One of them is naked with his butt out, and we have a teacher without pants on that has a mark on his dick. He is erect and ready. You think putting the whips behind your back helps you? Oh, and you're on fire as well. Because why not?
Oh, hello, Sev. I was just teaching them something. He lied.
But suddenly, Lucian and Professor Trevelry came into the room, and they and Sirius unlocked the chains and put them around Snap.
I always knew you were on Voldemort's side, you son of a bitka, Sirius said to Snape. No, I'm not. I was teaching them something, Snape clammed.
Oh, fucking yeah.
I bet that's not the first pedophile that's used that excuse.
Yeah. And then, a big black car that said 666 on the license plate flew straight through the windows. And Snap was in it. Chapter 44. Author's note. Well, I have nothing to say, but Everett, stop glamming, okay? If any gothic people are reading this, then you rock. Oh my god, I still can't wait for the movie. Tom Flatten is so hot. Lol, I hope Harry will become gothic, cause my friend told me he is really emo in this book. OMFG. I'm leaving W pretty soon, can't wait. This will probably be the last chapter until I come back.
That's me car! Shooted Draco angrily.
But suddenly, it was revealed who was in the car. It was Voldemort.
Wow. Who could have seen that coming? Who could have seen that coming? Such a reveal only happens once in 25 years. This is insane. Oh, by the way, do y'all know that Voldemort does not have a nose? Yeah, because that's very important to the plot. He does not have a nose, so you can tell who he is.
I shall kill thee all!
And while he's killing all, you can notice that he does not have a nose.
Oh!
Thunder came in the room.
No, please don't kill us, pleaded Vampire. My god, look at this casting call.
Suddenly, Willow, Bloody Mary, Diablo, Ginny, Dracula, Fred, and George, Hagrid, McGonagall, Dumbledore, Sirius, and Lucian all ran in.
What is the meaning?
Okay, I have a question. Were they all just standing outside watching Draco get whipped and waiting to see him get his ass shredded by Snape? What the fuck?
Of this?
And Voldemort looked away, because Dumbledore is the only wizard that he is scared of. He did a spell, and suddenly his broomstick came to him sexily. Voldemort flew above the roof evilly on his broomstick.
Oh my goth! Slugborn gasped. Get it? 'Cause I'm gothic. The Dark Lord shall kill all of you. Then you must submit to him, Snake.
How are they gonna submit to him if they're dead? When you're dead, you cease being alive. Submitting.
Ejaculated menacingly. Cruciatus! Screamed Harry.
Wow. Wait,
But this-
who screamed that? Excuse me, I know not of what Harry you speak of. This is vampire.
Sparks from his wand only hit Draco's car. It fell down. Snap quickly crawled out of it and picked up the studio camera. Oh my fucking god, I cried, because the video of me in the bathroom. The video of me doing it with Draco.
If you kill me, then these studios will be shown to everyone in the skull. Then you can just be like that gothic girl, Paris Hilton. he laughed meanly.
No, I screamed.
I saw too, she's gonna show everyone depict her! Harry shouted angrily.
Shut up! Lumpkin roared. Foolish ignoramuses! Yielded Voldemort from his broomstick. Thou shalt all die soon. Die!
Think again, you fucking muggle poser! Harry yelled. And then he and Diablo and Navel both took out black guns.
Of course, the guns were black, because everything has to be black, or you're a poser.
But Voldemort took out his own one.
You guys are in a Latin standoff, I shouted desperately.
Echo Neville's wand! Cried Voldemort.
It suddenly, Neville's wand was in his hands.
Now I shall kill thee all, and Ebony, you will die.
He made lighting come all over the place.
Save us, Ebony! Dumbledore cried.
I cried sexily. I just wanted to go to the common room and slit my wrists with my friends as we watched Shark Attack 3 and...
Of course, as one does, you slit your wrist with your friends while watching Shark Attack. Because that's what all the cool kids are doing nowadays. If you don't do that, you're a poser. Well, if you do that, you're dead, but I mean, better be dead than a poser, right?
and Saw 2, and do it with Draco. But I knew I had to do something more impotent. Abracadabra! I shooted.
And the universe
Is that the
exploded.
end?
That is the end.
Holy shit.
And that's it. 80 minutes of incomprehensible drivel. Thank you for tolerating it. It's all just going to be notifications and thanks from here on, so feel free to quietly walk out the door. I'll do a short video at some stage on the origins of the author. I think there's quite an interesting story there. There have been a few people to claim to be Tara Gillespie, but I'm not too confident in any of them, to be honest. I'm going to do more of these, because frankly, they're fun, and there are a couple stories in particular that
Oh no.
that need to be brought to the big screen.
Oh no.
One of them is Sonic High School, and the other is Jeff the Killer, and Jeff the Killer in particular
Wait, is
because
that a creepypasta?
somehow it has risen to be one of the most popular creepypastas of all time, and it is absolutely one of the worst quality. So I'm hoping to change a few hearts and minds on that, Right, now shoutouts. Shout out to Sorry TV. Thanks very much for doing this and for your fantastic range of characters. An apology to Chris Reagan. He had a spot in the final scene, actually. In chapter 39, there's this hacker character that supposedly hacks into Tara Gillespie's account and does all these things to the narrative that's very meta. And I got him to record the lines and everything, and he did a good job, but it just didn't work in the flow, and it looked as though we had written this thing into the script rather than actually already having been there. So I just cut the whole thing out. By the way, this is also an abridged version. The proper version is twice in length, and features a subplot involving a teenage heartthrob love interest, Tom Riddle. If you're looking for more.
Oh yeah, they skipped the going
What else
back
have we
in
got?
time.
No, the...
Okay. Well, now that we've seen all 3 parts, I wonder what y'all have to say about this. Did you enjoy the adventure? Are you going to be able to look at Harry Potter the same ever again? As I'm not sure I will. I was planning on rewatching them again. I don't know if I can. Anyway, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you next time, buddy. Have a nice fucking day.